And here at Woodstock 99, and if you haven't heard by now, you just tuned in. Man, what are you, dumb or something? You missed a whole whack of stuff here on MuchMusic, including the coverage of the semi-riot that took place during Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine, and Metallica last night. That light stand right over there almost went toppling down, and luckily no major injuries, some bruises, stuff like that. And part of that mayhem was Rage Against the Machine, of course. We were here and we caught up with them in interview and in performance, and I believe if that tape is loaded up, we are going to take a little bit of a look at that right now with Rage Against the Machine as part of Woodstock 99.
With Tom from Rage Against the Machine. There are, I'd say about 250,000 people out there. When people talk about Woodstock 69, of course we think about the protest of Vietnam. Do you think that the people out there right now are aware of some of the issues that are going around in the world?
Well, I haven't spent too much time out in the crowd. Probably there's somewhat less of a political consciousness in the 99 crowd than in the 69 crowd. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to the stage, probably the only band playing in these 3 days that brings together some of the elements of counterculture, political activism, and anti-war sentiment, that'd be a Rage Against the Machine. So we're going to do our best to represent.
That's a very good point. I had an interview with Insane Clown Posse yesterday that were saying that all of these bands that are performing at Woodstock, they say that they care, but in fact, not just at Woodstock, but, they say that they're posers and so on and so forth. Yeah. How do you respond to that, and how are you getting along with all of these bands?
Oh, no, the reason why we wanted to play is because we're fans of a lot of the bands playing. I love the rock. I love to enjoy it, and it doesn't have to be, for me to bounce up and down, in the crowd. It doesn't have to be, the Clash or Public Enemy, though the Clash and Public Enemy are better. That's kind of the way I look at it, yeah.
All right, and what about the touring? From everybody out there, I was trying to get a vibe from the crowd about Rage Against the Machine. Very, very excited, but the only beef is you don't tour enough.
Yeah, well, we just finished a record a couple of days ago, and it's awesome, and it's our best record so far, and we can't wait for it. It should come out in the fall, and then we'll tour behind that. I join with people who think that we don't tour enough, and hopefully we'll take care of that in the near future. But we're going to start tonight. Tonight's going to...
Fantastic. Yeah. You say that this is going to be your best album yet. Why?
It's our heaviest record. It's our funkiest record. It is, we've come together as a band both personally and musically in a cohesive way that we haven't really had since the early days of the band, and we're just gonna kill. It's the record. I'm so psyched about it. I can't wait for all y'all to hear. You fans of rock and rap music mixed together, you don't know what you are in for.